Grand Canyon, the side most tourists never reach. Every year, 6 million people visit the Grand Canyon. Almost all of them stand at the same edge. The South Rim, a developed strip of overlooks, visitor centers, and shuttle stops, receives approximately 90% of all Grand Canyon visitors. They arrive, walk to the railing, look down, take the photograph, and leave. Average time spent at the rim before departing, less than 4 hours. 4 hours. At one of the 7 natural wonders of the world. And in those 4 hours, standing at that railing, they are seeing perhaps 5% of what the Grand Canyon actually is. Not 5% of its length, not 5% of its width, 5% of its totality, the layers, the corridors, the tributary canyons, the river, the civilizations that lived inside it, the ecosystems stacked from rim to river like floors in a building that took 5 million years to construct. The view from the South Rim is real. It is genuinely extraordinary. But it is, in the most literal sense, a surface reading. This is the story of everything below it. The geology, the missing billion years. The Grand Canyon is 277 miles long, up to 18 miles wide, and over a mile deep. Those numbers are recited so frequently they have lost their meaning. So consider instead what the depth reveals. At river level, at the very bottom of the canyon, where the Colorado River still runs, the exposed rock is approximately 1.8 billion years old. The Vishnu basement rocks are among the oldest exposed rock surfaces on Earth. They predate complex multicellular life. They predate the ozone layer. They were formed during a period of Earth's history so remote that the planet's atmosphere was not yet breathable by any organism alive today. The rim sits on rock about 270 million years old. Between those two layers, between the Vishnu basement rocks and the formations above them, there is a gap. Approximately 1 billion years of rock record is simply missing. Not eroded and gone. Missing. Absent from the geological sequence in a way that geologists still cannot fully explain. They call it the Great Unconformity. It is visible in the canyon walls as a sharp horizontal line, older rock below, vastly younger rock above, with a billion years of planetary history unaccounted for in between. 6 million people stand above it every year. Almost none of them know it is there. The North Rim. The Grand Canyon has 2 rims. The South Rim receives approximately 5.5 million visitors per year. It is accessible year-round, serviced by a major highway, and contains hotels, restaurants, a visitor center, and a shuttle system. The North Rim receives approximately 500,000. One rim, 1/10 the visitors, and a canyon experience that is, in almost every meaningful way, different. The North Rim sits approximately 1,000 feet higher than the South, at an elevation of roughly 8,200 feet. That elevation means the North Rim is buried under heavy snow from mid-October to mid-May. The road closes. The facilities close. The park does not stop existing, it simply becomes inaccessible by design, to everyone. When the North Rim opens in late spring, visitors arrive to find a canyon that looks structurally unlike what they have seen in photographs. The higher elevation means denser forest, ponderosa pine, and Engelmann spruce, rather than the South Rim's open juniper woodland. The air is cooler by 10 to 15 degrees. The canyon views are longer. At Cape Royal, a viewpoint that many canyon geologists consider the single finest overlook in the entire park, a visitor on a Tuesday afternoon in July may stand alone. The canyon below is identical. The number of people experiencing it is not. Below the rim. The vast majority of Grand Canyon visitors never go below the rim. The consequence is that the canyon's interior, the actual canyon, the place the Colorado River built over 5 million years, is experienced by a small fraction of the people who claim to have visited it. Below the rim, the Grand Canyon becomes a series of stacked ecosystems. The Tonto platform, a broad shelf approximately halfway between rim and river, supports a desert scrub environment distinct from anything on the surface above. The Redwall limestone cliffs contain fossil sea creatures from an ocean that covered this region 340 million years ago. Nautiloids, crinoids, corals. In the canyon-side tributaries, spring systems produce running water in a landscape that receives less than 8 inches of annual rainfall. The California condor, the largest land bird in North America, was reduced to just 27 individuals in 1987. After a captive breeding program, they were reintroduced to the Grand Canyon in 1996. The wild population now exceeds 350. Condors soar on thermal air currents, traveling up to 60 miles a day, and are regularly visible from the South Rim. Most visitors who see them assume they are ravens. The canyon has been continuously inhabited for approximately 12,000 years. Over 4,000 archaeological sites have been documented inside the park boundary. Many have not been formally surveyed. Some are accessible only by technical climbing. The Havasupai people have lived in the Western Canyon continuously for over 800 years. Their reservation sits inside the canyon itself, at the base of Havasu Canyon. It is accessible only by a 10-mile trail, by horse, or by helicopter. No road reaches it. The Havasupai call themselves Havsu Ba'aja, the people of the blue-green water. They have watched every geological survey team, every railroad expedition, every dam proposal, and every tourism wave pass through or over their canyon. They remain. The river. Far below the rim, the Colorado River stretches 277 miles through the canyon. From above, it looks small, a detail at the bottom of an immense frame. This is an illusion created by the canyon's scale. The river is over 4,000 feet below the South Rim. In 1966, the Glen Canyon Dam was completed upstream. Before the dam, the Colorado ran warm, sediment-heavy, and unpredictable, a river that carved the canyon through sheer erosional force. The dam ended that. The river now runs clear and cold, its sediment load trapped behind the dam wall. The native fish species that evolved in warm, turbid water, the humpback chub, the razorback sucker, were not adapted for the river the dam created. Several are now federally listed. The canyon remains. The river that built it has been fundamentally altered. The Grand Canyon is designated a Gold-Tier International Dark Sky Park. After dark, the canyon itself disappears into darkness, and the sky above the rim becomes the most visible thing in the landscape. 5% of it is visible from the South Rim railing. The other 95% has trails leading into it, permits available for it, and on most days along most of those trails, almost nobody on them. The canyon does not end at the railing. It begins there. If this changed how you see the Grand Canyon, the guide linked in the description goes further. It covers the North Rim access windows, the Inner Canyon permit system, the Havasupai Trail access, and the routes that take you off the developed corridor and into the canyon that the 6 million mostly drive past. The preparation required is real. Click the link below to get started.